I'm going to judge you today. If you think that things in your 3D reality can't turn around in less than 24 hours, you are so dead wrong. Hello, my fellow flawless, limitless, sexy, sassy, saucy HBICs. How are you on this lovely morning, afternoon, or evening? How are you all? I hope you're all doing fabulous. I hope you're all choosing to be the versions of yourself that have exactly what you want. If you're new here, how you doing? I'm Kimberly, and I am obsessed with getting what I want and manifestation. And if you are into that as well, I would love for you to subscribe and come back and see me. I would appreciate it. I would also appreciate if you would give this video a like so this video can get on out to anybody else who is wanting to change their life and radically. Thank you very much. If you need help figuring out what's going on between you and your manifestation, please feel free to email me at manifestingwithkimberly@gmail.com. All of my coaching options are in the drop box below. They're in the screens that just went by. I have 3 channel memberships where I go live with my channel members 3 times a week, especially for the VIP Advanced Manifestors. That is the group that gives you access to all 3 channel memberships. This is Tuesday. It's going up on a Tuesday. We have group meeting tonight, so you can join right now. You can join from this video. Underneath the video somewhere is a join button. We get together, the Advanced Manifestors, at 8 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. We are the group that is deep diving manifestation to truly understand or deepen our knowledge on every single thing manifestation. All the things, all the books, all the lectures, all the things. So we don't have to shit ourselves about the 3D, and we can allow it to unfold because we are in the complete knowing that we're getting whatever the hell we want. That's what that group's all about. Also on Tuesdays is my exclusive lives channel membership. That group goes live together at 9:30 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. That is a zhuzh only group. If you're new here, zhuzh means pumping you up, bringing some damn encouragement to your life till you realize that you really can be, do, and have whatever you want. That is the zhuzh group because all we talk about are success stories, movement, BBLs, tips and tricks. All it is encouragement. We don't talk circumstances. We don't want them. Neither do the advanced manifestors. We don't want them there either. If you have circumstances that you want to ask questions regarding, you might want to join the hot seat group. That is the group that goes live together every single Friday at 9 a.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. That's the group that you can get into the hot seat and ask me anything you want. Now, going back to the Advanced Manifestors, I meant what I said. They have access to all 3 of those channel memberships. They also are the only group that has access to all 3 group replays or recordings. They are the only group that has access to the replays. Also, randomly, when my schedule allows, we will have private live streams with the Advanced Manifestors only. Just saying. All right. I have TikTok, I have Instagram, I have Clapper. I have my other YouTube channel, Kimberly's Other Life, and I would love for you to join me over there. And it's literally my other life, everything outside of manifestation. Let's jump in. Yeah. Let's talk about how you really can turn things around within 24 hours. What do I mean by this? Because I myself, I don't necessarily love, the clickbait titles. I don't like them either. I tend to really mean what I put in my titles, and I meant what I said in today's title. Today, and it probably sounds like I say this all the time, I definitely say it about my channel members, but how things are off the chain lately. That they're all getting amazing movement or full-on manifestations. They're all experiencing wonderful things in their reality. And I'm telling you, If you right now are watching this video and you are doubting, listen, it's okay. It's okay to have your doubts, but I'm telling you, they're a waste of your damn time. You might just not understand why reality looks the way it looks, but it's leading to your outcome. All of my calls today, as of the moment of me recording this, and I do have a few more calls to do, but all of my calls so far this morning, and I've had more than one, all of them have been HBICs having radically amazing movement in their 3D realities, on top of understanding radical shifts within themselves, as well as having 3D reality reflect in a very short amount of time. Now, I don't necessarily mean for any of you out there to start judging yourself and being frustrated that your 3D reality didn't change in 24 hours. What I'm trying to tell you is that even if you're doubting, even if you're having moments of disbelief or questioning if you should even continue doing your manifestation, I'm telling you that you can manifest even through that. Because I'm telling you that the people today, I know I'm the example of that. I have shared my story, I don't know how many damn times. You're probably all tired of hearing it. That I know I had doubts. I know I had terrible days, and I still got what I wanted. So we already know you can manifest through the doubt. But my God, when it comes in the evidence of other people, so I can say, yeah, well, I had a call today at this time, and another one at this time, and then another one at this time, and another one at this time, all morning and afternoon, call after call after call. And can I just say that too, that it included tears. All these calls included tears and emotions, happy tears. They were all happy tears. Because they all finally got evidence in their reality that what they're doing is really changing their life. What they're doing by deciding to be a version of themselves, by not giving up on what they're manifesting, they're all experiencing amazing shifts within and shifts without. And by without, I mean your 3D reality. Call after call today. And you want to know what the common denominator was in all these calls. All of these people were people that had moments of doubt, moments of questioning, wondering where the hell their manifestation is. Why has 3D not reflected? What is going on? What is wrong? Several of these calls today were people that literally the same day that they were questioning and doubting, reality reflected. Reality reflected. And I don't mean unfavorably. I mean direct evidence that their manifestation is 100% happening in front of their fucking faces, unfolding. Here's the thing. I cannot stress to you enough that you do not have to be perfect in order to get what you want. And you don't have to feel good all the time. You don't. For these, the common theme in these calls, outside of the fact that they were all doubting and all had questions, that they all stood in their conviction that no matter what, they're not going to give up, because giving up meant giving up on themselves. Giving up on themselves. And all of these calls today were people realizing, I really am already my new self. I'm already her, or I'm already him. I don't have to wait. There's no waiting. I'm that person now. All the calls. All. I'm telling you. All. Some of them even had a better catchphrase than what I've been saying. And I'm going to share. She says today, this is, if you have heard my story before, you probably have heard me say that, when I was in my September of 2022, as things were really changing within myself and I was feeling, better and better, being able to choose my new self and believe it more and more and more, I felt like I was getting ready for my manifestation to come in. I'm not getting ready. I'm making room. I'm not getting ready. I'm making room because I'm already the me that I want to be, that the self I'm choosing. I'm already her. I'm just making room within myself to let new self thrive, take over. I'm already there. I'm already her. I'm like, that is a better saying than mine, because it is. A lot of you are looking at reality and waiting. I'm not her yet. I'm not him yet. I'm not there yet. I'm waiting on reality to let me know that I'm that self. I'm waiting on permission from 3D reality to tell me I have what I want, or I am my new self, the version of self that has what he or she wants. That's not manifesting. That's living your old life the same old way you were living, waiting for something outside of you to give you permission. No, manifestation is you claim that shit now. You claim you are that self now. Now. All time is now. All time exists now. Past, present, future. All time exists now. All we ever have is the now. Stop waiting to be something that you already are. Claim it now. The changing of 3D radically happened again because at the end of the day, these Hbics really came into that knowing of, what am I doing? I've already gotten to the place I want to be. I'm already there. I'm already her. I'm strong enough now. I've always been her. I've always been this self. I just forgot. That was literally came out of the mouth of one of my lovely peeps today. I just forgot. But I know better now. I know who I am now. And not only that, I want to say that a few of these calls, they were looking at 3D, and 3D didn't look necessarily lovely. 3D didn't look exactly favorable. They weren't experiencing exactly what they wanted. So they had nothing in 3D to say, yes, you can feel safe. You are your new self now. No. For a couple of them, in fact, they had the opposite of that. And they had questions, they doubted. But at the end of the day, like I say all the time, they returned. They returned. And they chose themselves again. And when I say they chose themselves, I mean they persisted in their decision that they are who they want to be. They're not giving up on themselves. They're choosing it anyway. And this video is not meant to encourage you to sit and marinate in your doubts. This video is to encourage you to say, you don't have to waste your time doubting. You don't have to waste your time questioning. Because guess what? You're going to get that manifestation. You're going to get it. You need to remember who you are. And you are the version of yourself that you have the permission to choose who that is. That's who you are. The person that remembers you're the one in control. You're the one with the power. You're the one making a damn decision. And whether some of you want to admit it or not, you're waiting on evidence for you to accept that you can change, that you can be a different person. that you really can experience true love, money, and career path change, actual health, feeling good. You're waiting on evidence to give you permission when you have been the person in charge all along. The evidence will come just like it came for all of these people today. It came anyway. It came. In some of these circumstances today, this was also evidence. Therefore, it verified that their specific person had been thinking about them all along. Just like I've said before in videos, just like I've said it before. You might not see direct evidence in your 3D. You might not have a text from your person. You might not have a call. You might not see them sitting next to you on the couch. But if you are choosing a version of yourself, your person is thinking of you. They're thinking of you. You're haunting them like a damn ghost, and it's a ghost they love having around. Don't give up on yourself. Choose it anyway. And I mean it as simplistic as I'm saying it. How do you change new self? How do you become a new version of yourself? You fucking decide. It's just a conscious thought. It doesn't have to be any bigger than that. It doesn't have to be any more detailed than that. You just got to choose it for yourself. Choose it. I am my new self. New self equals the you that has your manifestation. I am new self. I am, if you're manifesting money, I am a multimillionaire or a millionaire or whatever dollar amount. I am that person. I am the me in a loving, fulfilling, committed relationship. I am that. I am in a, my heart's desired relationship with specific person. I am choosing the version of specific person that is fucking choosing me too. That's who I'm choosing. That's who I am. The me that finally understands what it means to be new self. The version of you that understands finally what it means to be chosen, to be enough, more than enough. To be wanted, to be desired, to be pursued. And I just want to say to any of you out there who want to legitimately be pursued by your person, and maybe you aren't reaching out to a specific person because you're waiting on that call, you're waiting on them, they're going to reach out. They're going to reach out. That's all I'm going to say to you. They will pursue you. Even if you're doubting, stick to your decision because they're coming. They are coming. How do you manifest in 24 hours or less? How do you manifest and radically change your 3D? You keep choosing. You keep deciding that you are that which you want to be, or you are who you want to be. And you don't let anything in 3D reality tell you differently. That's how. That's how. The version of you that finally understands that you were in charge all along. So on that note, I'll see you tomorrow.